Hello, my name is Jerry Ozog, and I'm the Public Safety Specialist here at PSATS. This is a new position at PSATS. However, I've been involved in emergency services in Pennsylvania for over 40 years. I'm a volunteer firefighter, I'm a former paramedic. I've worked in a lot of different organizations supporting Pennsylvania's emergency responders. And one of my passions is working at the local level, working with township supervisors, fire companies, ambulance services, and emergency managers out in the community. The vision of PSATS and the public safety effort that we are doing is to be proactive and help you with problems or concerns that happen out in the community. For successful organizations in Pennsylvania, for fire, EMS, emergency management, collaboration is key. And my role is to help focus and foster collaboration. And that comes through a couple different ways. One of the ways is through training and education. Another way is through coming out into the community, into your township, and helping with some difficult discussions, with some consulting, with some technical assistance. And that's a major role because, again, our role at PSATS is to support our members. One of the membership things that you can be part of is becoming part of the Township Emergency Management Association. And it's a separate membership where we bring together township supervisors, emergency managers, volunteers to talk about best practices in emergency management, best practices to help collaboration. You know, disasters happen all the time in Pennsylvania, and they are not always on TV and you could see those. You know, it just might be something isolated to your community, but you still have to respond, recover, and communicate with the public. Our courses are designed just to do those type of things, to bring people together. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is our seminar or webinar, which is going to be on August 12th. That is the role of a public information officer. That will be presented and talk about, you know, what townships can do in the PIO fashion. What's the rules, the regulations? How do we effectively communicate with the public during a disaster? And we have a professional PIO that's going to be presenting that program. The next program that I'm going to talk about is on August 14th in Montgomery County, and that's called Incident Action Planning. And that incident action planning is all about learning collaboration. It's going to be about 2-3 hours. We're going to sit together, we're going to talk about different scenarios, we're going to talk about the planning process, how we engage all of the stakeholders, and things like that. And finally, the next class that's coming up is going to be on September 3rd, and that's another webinar called Logistics for Special Event Planning. And special events are something that you hold in your township. It may be a fireworks display, it may be an event, and something goes wrong. And how do we prepare in case something goes wrong? The other thing I want to say is we have other classes that are going to come out. We're going to have additional classes on strategic planning for fire service in the fall. We're going to have an additional incident action planning class in Cumberland County. So continue to watch our media that comes out, and we will continue to keep you updated. And if you guys think that you need some additional training or we're missing some type of education, please let me know. I'm happy to hear your feedback, or if you have ideas for classes or things like that, give me a call. So thank you very much.